Right, where the Hebrew Israelites come out week in, week out, prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which is run by Esau, so-called white man. First, want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and righteously. Salutations to the Archean, teach word, say in truth, and blessings to the elect and the 1/3 predestined to be saved. And when you're blessed, I think the apostles brought out, that means someone's going to bow down to you, man. All right? And so when people say, oh, you're right, I'm blessed. You're not blessed yet, but no one's bowing down to you, man. Just coming here, I had an Edomite woman, drove past and stopped in the middle of the road, man. Right in the middle of the road. And then I gave her about 10 seconds, and then she weren't moving, so I beat my horn. I said, what's going on?
You know what? The bar. What was this? What did you say over there about women? Standing in the middle. Yeah, we said the same thing you said. So that's the spirit. Walk straight in front of a zebra crossing and just take their time, and because it's our world. You know what I mean? It's the same thing I was just saying. So that's the spirit.
Yeah. And I was beeping, and she went, I had to do an emergency stop. Something fell down. Therefore, I said, all right then, I'm sorry, I apologize. All right, but I apologize. She kept talking. I said, can you move now, man? You know? Right in the middle of the road. But that is, and she was an Edomite, so-called white woman. And you could see that in her mind. She's like, who are you to tell me anything?
Right.
You know? Because they have a hatred for our people, man. A perpetual hatred. All right? Actually, we're going to start with that, actually. Get Amos chapter 1. Verse 5, because that's what you have to understand, man. And the sad thing is, well, it's not sad, 2/3 of our people don't know who their enemy is, therefore they're going to be destroyed, man, or they're not going to be willing to fight their enemy, you know? You see that? Amos 1, you can start from 6, Amos 1 and 6.
This is Amos 1 and 6, and it says, and thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
And they're talking about the Edomites, so-called white people. And we have to keep bringing it out because that's your, you know, like Superman's got kryptonite. All right, you take care. All right, see the sisters there. Hey, that's a blessing unto her. She said, well done, brothers, man. You know, because she sees men out here with Bibles in their hand, man, not just being niggas. All right? She said, well done, brothers. That might be a blessing unto her, man. You know? Because the Lord said, blessed are those that bless Israel, cursed are those that curse Israel. But we all know that they have a perpetual hatred for us, all right? Continue.
And it says, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
There you go. The Lord's not going to turn away their punishment. They put us in slavery. They never apologized. Boris Johnson, the former London mayor, was asked about it about 7-8 years ago, and he went mad, man, saying that they should apologize for slavery. He spazzed out and just said, what are you talking about, this, that? He just disregarded it, man. Okay, continue.
And it says, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. But I will send a fire on the whole of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof.
That's right. And fire is coming, man. All right? Fire from heaven. From the heavens. That's what's coming in this Third World War. Continue.
And it says, and I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod, and him that holdeth the scepter of Ashkelon, and I will turn mine hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, saith Yahweh power.
And them Philistines are Hamites, man. But right now, in the country that they had, it's Egypt, you got Arabs over there, man. It's thinking that they're African. Winning Africa, what's the name? Mohamed Salah, the footballer from Liverpool, African Player of the Year. You think he thinks he's African? He knows he's not African, man. The only ones that don't know who they are is you niggas, man. See?
Verse 9, it says, thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I would not turn away the punishment thereof.
That's right.
Because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom.
That's right.
And remembered not the brotherly covenant.
There you go. Remember not the brotherly covenant, because they're from Esau and we're from Jacob. And Jacob and Esau were brothers, man. Okay? You can get, you know what? What you got? You get Jeremiah 50 and 33. Right, continue.
It says, but I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof.
That's it. Continue.
It says, thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
They pursued him with the sword, man. Back then, when we was in slavery started, their sword was what? The gun, man. All right. Their sword was also dogs, because they used to have these hounds, innit? Anytime Jake used to try and escape, or even if Jake didn't try to escape, maybe his master said, listen, go to the plantation down the road. And I remember watching 12 Tribe, what's it called, 12 Years a Slave. He said, well, if I walk down there, they might think I'm a runaway. So they might string me up. I think it was on Roots, actually. And then the master said, well, you better hurry up and do it quickly then. He didn't protect him and say, I'll give you a note, I'm your slave master. He didn't care. And that matches that scripture. He had no pity, man. Okay? They had no pity on our people. Continue.
It says, but I will send a fire on the wall. It says, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
No pity, man. And when you watch those slave films, that's why we're talking about it. Sometimes it's hard to watch, and like the brother said, you got to get the right frame of mind to watch it. But you got to watch it, man. You got to watch those films because it motivates you. And any thought in your head of being lenient to the Edomites, once you watch those films, even the 2/3 get angry when they watch slave master films, man. All right, see?
It says, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
There you go. Perpetually. What is perpetual meaning? Everlasting, man. Never gonna stop, never gonna end. That's what the Lord has done to us. And I was thinking about this yesterday. We should be ashamed, man, that the fact that we were so wicked, the Lord had to cast us away and give us into the hands, like Malcolm X said, of the cruelest, wickedest slave master on the earth, man. You know? Even Ham didn't do us as bad as the so-called white man, man. You know? And Ham was eating us. Remember that guy on the thing? He goes,
we eat your heads.
Yeah, he goes, you chopped our heads off and sacrificed. We ate the heads. We didn't sacrifice you. We used to eat your assholes over there. And he goes, then when we got fed up with your flesh and no good anymore, when we found it was unclean, we tried to sell you and get rid of you. In case you multiply and subdue the earth over there. That's what the guy said,
man. Get out of it, you and your God.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, that's what he said. He goes, take your gods, get out of Africa. But that's what he said. Get you assholes that you Israelites out of our goddamn country and take your God away with you. Yeah. We don't want to see you back in Africa again. That's what he said, man. But Ham didn't even do us like that. He said, what? Read that bit again. He said perpetually, man. That means even today. Okay?
It says,
call it and read it, that verse.
So back to Amos 1:11, it says, thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
There you go, he kept his wrath forever. Alright? And the Lord says he changes not, man. And this devil changes not, man. If you think that they've got a conscience now of what they did back then, nah, man, they don't have that, man. They don't have it. They have a perpetual hatred for you. Yes.
That's why in Revelation it says, after when the Lord destroys them, said they do not repent for their wickedness.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Get that afterwards, man. Get that afterwards.
No way it is. They said they do not repent afterwards, man. After the Lord destroys them.
There you go.
So they are witchcraft.
Let's finish that one.
So verse 12 says, but I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Bozrah.
That's it. And that's I think Bozrah was a place in Edom's land, isn't it? Modern day Jordan. That was one of their places, man.
The capital, I think that was.
Yeah. Now, the Lord the Lord has sent them fires, but not the fire that he's going to send. He hasn't sent that big one yet, man. So they said they have a perpetual hatred. So you're wasting your time, man. Get Ezekiel 35 and start from verse 1. You got that one? Jeremiah 50. Yeah, because it wasn't just the southern kingdom that this man conquered. And a lot of you Israelite groups, when you do your videos, you got to remember the northern kingdom, man. Because I did a video the other day, and a northern kingdom brother put a comment on there. And one guy said, oh, you should make the video shorter because some people look at the time and they'll see it's just an hour and 15 minutes and not watch it, which is a good thing because I was thinking that as well. But then this Northern Kingdom brother said, this is a typical Israelite, man, ungrateful. He's watched a video edifying, and rather than say that was good edification, brother, the first thing you did is just criticize it. That's our people, man. They're never satisfied. They're never grateful, man.
They say Jack has a low attention span.
Yeah, short attention. And the guy said, if they don't watch it, it's their loss, which is true. But I am going to make them shorter. But the reality of the situation is, the Lord puts a spirit on you to watch those things or not, man. If the Lord doesn't want you to watch it and get the knowledge, He won't make you get the knowledge, man. Simple as that. Any more than that?
That's done.
I think that's done, yeah. Get Ezekiel 35 and start from verse 1, but hold that for a minute. You got that one?
Right, this is
Jeremiah 50.
50 and 33.
That's it, yeah.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
There you go. The children of Israel, which is the northern kingdom, which is Hispanics, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Argentinian Indians, Chilean Indians, and the North American Indians. Okay?
And all that took them captives held them fast, they refused to let them go.
Now, the Bible says in Ecclesiastes, you can get that, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, man. That happened as well with Pharaoh. Remember there was that song, remember what's on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Let my people go. They're making mockery, you know? Because they know that we're the true Israelites in scriptures, so they put that in there. And Will Smith is an Israelite, unfortunately, you know? So,
verse 34, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. Their Redeemer is strong, Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause.
that's right.
That he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Now, why does he say rest to the land? Because this devil is destroying, not just destroying the 12 tribes of Israel, he's destroying the land, man. And it starts to get me angry. Like the other day, they had a program about a zoo in Palestine. And all the people go there and what? I used to see them, man. It's a lion in a cage, monkeys in cages, and experimenting on animals. That's why the Lord said the land will be happy, man, once this devil goes down, man. All right? Because he's destroying the land. Because at least with the Gadites, they had what? The land Sabbath. That's why they were called nomad. That's another proof that the North American Indians are Israelites, man. They used to tend the land 6 years, and then in the 7th year, they'll go to a different part of the land and start it all over again. So the earth can replenish. But this white man doesn't think like that. He fracks. What else does he do? Drills, oil spills, chemtrails in the air. He's just a harbinger of death, man. That's what this man represents. Okay? Go on now. Just a couple more verses.
It says, verse 35, a sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon their princes, and upon her wise men.
And Monday Babylon is America, man. And the word Babylon comes from the word Babel, which means what? Confusion. That's all that's over there, man. Transgender, neutral toilets, all kinds of confusion. Continue.
A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed.
There you go, man. So the Bible is a sorrowful book because it's just like one captivity to another. Jake repents, says, Lord, please save me. then the Lord saves you, and then the niggas can't do it all over again, man. You know, it's just a perpetual, please save me, I save you, and then you go back to doing the wickedness that you're doing, man. That's why the Lord's got to get rid of 2/3, man. See?
Verse 37, a sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her.
That's it, man. That's why a lot of the people that are in America, the Bible tells you, the Lord, when all hell breaks loose, some of them are going to go back to their own countries, man. That's how bad it's going to be.
And they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed.
There you go. We're robbed and spoiled. The main thing we're robbed of is our nationality, man. Our language, our culture, our heritage, and most of all, our name, man. Right? And that was done by your enemy. Any more on that?
Who's your enemy?
Huh?
Who's your enemy?
Right, well, who's our enemy? I'm asking you. What is the enemy anyway?
Somebody who fight against you.
Okay.
Or take what you rob you.
That's
of
it.
Everything.
That's
so
everything.
who is that?
Who is our enemy?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a precept for that question? Yeah? He's gonna get.
I don't believe in the Bible.
Okay.
So that again?
Because I do not believe in the Bible.
Okay.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Yep.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, stop there. How did our people get over to America?
We were already there.
That's true, but I'm saying the people in the Caribbean and in West Africa, how did they get over to America? Was it a P&O ferry cruise and
I have no idea.
no idea?
But we were already there. In the vicinity. We were not brought there. That is a man-made issue.
Oh, okay, so there was no slavery.
No.
Okay, well the
No.
Bible says differently. Read that bit again.
No. Man
This is his
write that Bible.
It's alright.
Another one.
Yeah, man
Sorry,
write
this-
it. Not,
This is-
not God.
Okay.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee,
Yep.
thou shalt see it no more again.
So whoever the Israelites are, they will go into slavery in ships and they won't see their homeland again. And see?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
There you go. So the slave trade that you don't believe in, who are we sold to?
We're not sold.
And
We
there,
weren't sold, okay.
and
Man
there,
make it that way.
Okay.
and there,
Enemy make it that way to say that we are sold.
and there.
Well,
We
who-
were
wait,
in existence before that.
Okay, but you said the enemy.
Yeah.
What enemy you talking about? Who is it?
Well, obviously, our master, slave master.
White people, basically.
Well, obviously.
That's right, you know?
Yeah, but we were already there. But if you know
Some of our people.
history,
Yeah.
you know it's deeper than what you know.
Well, it's deeper than what most people know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's much
but we
more
have
deeper.
searched deep down to know the originality of it all.
And
But all this Bible business, who wrote the Bible?
God wrote the Bible.
No,
We know,
God
and
read
he
it,
used
read it,
men.
read it.
No Bible.
Get it,
No,
man.
he used
Get it.
men. You know the scripture.
Exodus,
let me get it.
No,
get it,
no.
get it.
All right, we'll bring it out.
No.
Even
With
if
the
you
finger
don't,
of God.
That
even
says
if you don't
Psalms,
agree, it's just edification when we're filming it.
Psalm 68, verse 11.
And wait, one sec. Can I say this as well? Thank you for being polite and not rude, because when we come out here, as soon as one of our people, so-called black people, don't agree, they start being rude, belligerent, and we know that if we were white men,
They would
wouldn't speak-
listen.
They would listen. Yeah.
That's the mentality of our race.
Yep.
They think they're superior, but they're not. We are the superior one.
That's right. She's right with that.
Who are they? Do you know who they are? Do
Yeah,
you?
I do know them.
Oh, do you know who they are? Where
What?
they originate from?
The white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Where?
They originate from Jordan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yes,
They
yes.
do originate from there.
No.
Okay.
That's
Psalm
why I said the
68,
Bible
verse
is not
11.
real.
The Lord gave the word.
All right.
Great
Didn't give
was
no
the
word.
company of those that published it.
So the Lord gave the word to men, prophets, and great was the company that published it.
If that's the case,
Right.
if God gave the word, why
How
is
did the Bible know that we were going to slavery in ships before it happened, thousands of years?
Because
Okay.
who knows when the Bible was written? Do we?
The Bible was written.
Different, you have different books of the Bible.
There
You have
are.
different books of the
How-
Bible.
How do you know that's
do?
the original?
How do I know that's? How do you know it's not the original?
No, it's
called
not.
faith.
I know it's not the original.
Okay, it's not the original.
No.
All right, answer this question then. How did the Bible predict that the 12 tribes of Israel, whoever they are, would go into slavery
You
in
don't
ships.
know who they are.
No, I do know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm saying it
Yeah.
as so we can get a dialogue. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it predict that?
I don't think it did predict it.
All right.
Man,
So it says
right.
Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
That's right.
That it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
And when it was written on papyrus.
Yeah.
All right. Then later on, there was a time where we ruled on Europe. Did you know that?
I do. We are
Okay.
the Moors.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the Moors knew who they were. That's why they called themselves, the Moors in England called themselves Anglo-Saxons. Do
Yeah.
you know what Anglo-Saxon means?
Yeah.
Angelic sons of Isaac.
There.
So why would they call themselves angelic sons of Isaac if they weren't Israelites? It doesn't make sense.
We are Egyptians.
Okay, you're
Oh
an
no,
Egyptian.
you even know the Egyptians are. The Egyptians are people in Sudan.
Sudan.
No.
They are.
The people of West Africa are not the same as the people of East Africa.
That's right. There's
We're
a
two
difference.
We are
separate
from
people.
Egypt, the original people, the Moors.
No.
Everyone united.
But it says-
You know what I feel coming
They
on?
are
says-
made.
I feel Job 39 and 17 coming on.
I know.
Jeremiah 30 verse 1.
Right.
The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book.
Yep.
For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith Yahweh.
And when it says Israel and Judah, the 12 tribes, after King Solomon died, they had a split in the kingdom. So you had Judah, which is Benjamin, Levi, and Judah.
So what are we then?
We're from,
Do you know the word Negro? Do you know what that means?
it just means black.
No, it doesn't.
The word Negro don't mean black.
Negro means pale skin, not black.
Okay, fair enough. But anyway, there was a split in the kingdom, and you had...
You're laughing.
No, I'm not laughing.
No, they are laughing.
Don't worry about it. Concentrate on me.
I'll
Concentrate on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
After King Solomon died, as usual, Israelites were fighting with each other. You had a split in the kingdom. Northern, which is the Hispanics, Native Americans, and the Southern, which is Benjamin, Levi, and Judah, who are the blacks that went through slavery in ships, right? But because of the sins of the Northern Kingdom, they were taken out.
What sins?
The
Who committed the
sin? They did, the Israelites.
Who?
These people, look,
Who are the Levites?
there's a sign here, look, Levi.
80.
Levi is the Haitians today.
But the Asian,
Yeah.
are we, if you check it out,
Yeah.
right, we all, as long as we got the melanin in our body,
Everyone's got melanin.
I've got the definition for the word Negro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, let her finish what she's saying. Go on.
yeah. But that's white man knowledge, not black, not the Moors.
All right,
yeah.
all right, go on.
So, as long as you got the melanin in your body,
Yeah.
if you check like all our reports,
Let her speak, all right? Let her speak. No, she's speaking to us.
yeah, as long as you got the melanin in your body, you are true Moors. All of us here,
Of course.
if you go and you take your DNA, you take a sample and you take, the difference between us is a chromosome that make you different to me and that man different. But we
Okay.
all sisters and brothers. The blackness.
Well, why isn't it? Like, if we're sisters and brothers, if it's sisters and brothers, then why did the Africans sell us in slavery then?
It's not the African that sell us.
No, I mean they traded us. They rounded us up. They traded us.
How do you know that they did
I know
that?
that. First of all, I know it from the Bible.
That's not man, that's what they write.
Well, no,
Because
no,
they write
that's-
it to please themselves.
Yeah, but he read that
And they
script.
changed the name. You're looking up in a dictionary. Who wrote that dictionary? Was it a black
Black
man?
people, yes.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes,
Everything
yes.
started with
So-
us.
Yes.
For
I
example,
agree,
you know the
everything.
English language?
Yeah, I agree.
we
Our
made it.
name, even our
Okay.
name, what they say is slavery.
Okay.
Yeah, even our name that is slavery is the Moors. It's not slavery name. Like, I don't know, like Kelly. That's our name. We are the Scottish. We are here.
She's
in
got that
England.
right.
We
She's got
are
that
the
right.
true Moors.
That's
So
right. But the Moors
they-
knew that they were Israelites.
No,
They didn't
no,
know that they were Israelites.
No.
They did, because if
And
you,
the
look,
Mo- the-
if you look at King Salakia, if you look at King James, right, he published the 1611 Bible.
Who was King James?
black
King
man.
James was the King of England,
Who
Ireland,
was
Scotland.
he?
A black man.
He was a black man.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm just saying.
okay. I just wanted to know.
Oh, okay, it's alright, it's alright. You said you got a thing for Negro, right?
Yeah, go on, tell me.
Okay, let's see what Negro says. No? You got Deuteronomy 7:6, yeah? Yeah. Alright, read that one first, Deuteronomy 7. You're right, because we are above all these people. So why are we at the bottom then?
Because
Okay.
we got greedy and gluttonous and laid back. And you know when the mentality of some of us, when we have it, like we make a bit of business, you want everybody to know.
Yeah.
And you wear your diamonds, your bling.
You know why though? Why are we like that? Because we got royalty in our veins, man.
Yeah, that is we're suffering.
That's it.
I agree.
That's it.
That is it. We are king. But
Right.
that is the reason why these people overthrow us, because the Moors invented the Christianity and the Muslim.
That's
because
right.
they wanted to rule. They got greedy
They really
and
got
selfish.
greedy. You're right.
That is the reason.
Now let me just bring out the fact that you said we're above them, which is true.
Yeah, we are
Right.
suffering. We are
Right,
kings.
this is
There
Deuteronomy.
these are not kings.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
Right?
It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
That's right.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth."
So you're right. We are above all people on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
But you said that we're at the bottom
Yeah.
because
You know why?
because we got greedy and stuff like that.
You know
That's partly right.
Yeah,
That's
and
partly right.
also-
That's wait, that's partly right.
Yeah.
But go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Can I say
I'm glad
something?
that what you guys are doing,
Okay.
because it's opening our mind. We're just walking around like a sheep to the slaughter. We're not questioning nothing. We read the
true.
Bible and we think
Can
the
I say
Bible is God. It's not God.
She said that slavery never happened.
That's
And,
what she said.
I'm saying, I'm trying to say,
No,
there's
what
a
I
lot.
should say,
There's a lot of individuals from America that say that their roots go back to Nigeria.
what I should
So how
say,
the hell were they already there?
No, they're already there.
When they tell you that they came from Nigeria.
They make it that way to please themselves. If you go and learn your history, deep down in the root, go to the deepest Africa, you will find out the true history.
So you mean to tell me that we were just there? There was millions of black people in America
We
long
are the
before
true
white people
Lord.
came.
Yes. There were no
So where's your proof on that? Where's your proof on that?
There were no.
Where's your
Go
proof
on
on
the
that?
internet.
Where's your proof?
Go on the internet. I got to hear my phone.
Yeah, but you said it's the white man.
Show it to us.
No, I don't need to show it to you. But I'm saying, go on the
No,
internet.
prove your point.
Saying things.
Go on the
You're gonna have to
internet.
prove it. And what do I
Yeah.
type in?
Yeah.
Black history.
So at what point did they appear there? Were they
Let me
all the
show you
time?
something.
So how come there's black people in America and then there's black people in Africa?
We were
So you mean, and they're obviously the same
we're
people.
already there, my darling.
How did they get there though?
We are the Moors.
How did they get there though?
Because we are the original people.
You're not
the
listening.
Moors.
How did they get there?
That's it.
Original. We are the original
Did- did-
people.
did-
We
did-
already
did-
there.
this brown-
we
brown-
Yeah, we were
Did-
all
Yeah.
So
related
but wait a minute,
world.
wait a minute. Their own brothers and sisters are in West Africa. So you mean to tell me that the ones in America, they just sprouted out of the ground, they just appeared in America? How did they get this?
Because
So they must have moved from Africa to this.
Yeah, they must have got
They
there.
must have.
We
They didn't just sprout out of the ground.
No, they didn't.
Exactly. So how did they get
Because
there?
we are the creator.
But how
That's why
did
we
they
were
get
already there?
How did they get there?
Because we are the one that created them. That's why they were already there.
That's not answering my question.
not
How
answering how
did
they got
they
to
get
America.
to America?
This
Because
was- if you're made-
their blood relatives, brothers and sisters
Oh.
are in Africa.
Oh.
So how did they appear in America?
Because the Moors distributed themselves.
So they
to
moved from Africa
Yeah,
to America.
like
exactly.
Jamaica.
So you're trying
Like
to say that they were
Jamaica.
already there. But how
I
did
see a bit confusion.
Because they were
How did they
already there. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
how did they get there?
The Moors took them there.
How did they get there?
The Moors.
How? No, wait, how?
Fly.
So they
Fly?
Is that what I'm saying? It sounds
They
like-
fly. They fly.
So they swam over.
They took
Yeah.
Continental Airways.
Oh, listen. But how? Oh, I don't know if you saw this thing about the Cheddar Man. The Cheddar Man.
Cheddar man.
Yeah. About,
Cheddar Knights.
No, Cheddar Man. The Cheddar Man.
Cheddar
It was
Man.
on TV. It was
Okay.
on TV last week about the first black.
Yeah.
The first black man who was black and he had blue eyes. Did you watch the documentary?
We don't believe anything this
Oh.
man really puts on his TV, you know.
No,
A lot of it is
no.
Man, you gotta watch
foolishness.
Okay, go.
Right? I know you, but I don't believe it either. I just take, like, I look through it and I pick out sense from nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay? They're saying that they are not the real people in this country. They already said that. So we are the real one. They come back from Africa and they find them way all over the place. Just like if you live in Africa, if you transport, you come out England, you go to Jamaica, to live wherever you want to go to.
Migration,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, migration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they did. They're not the real one, and they admitted it.
They're not the real what? What do you mean? They're not
The real people who belong here.
Of course, because people migrate, man. We were ruling this country.
Yeah.
In the Middle Ages.
But now they're saying that they're telling you you're a foreigner. They're telling me I'm a foreigner. But now they admitted it with proof, what they say, scientific proof, DNA or whatever.
Yeah.
10,000 years ago, we were here.
Of course.
So they're telling us we're a foreigner, must go back to our country. How can we go back to what we already exist?
Well, those people that say that to you, are they your friends or are they your enemies?
It was on the TV, that's what I'm saying.
I know, but those people that are saying this,
They're
our enemy, right?
There is a reason behind everything.
Psalm 23.
There's
That's right.
a reason.
But
they
what you're
don't
saying-
just come out and tell you that.
Of course,
They
of course.
tell you because they want to make sure that we got the same DNA, which is a lie.
Of course not.
And you know what I found out about their generation is that they're more in tune with their so-called blackness.
Yeah.
It's not to do with blackness.
I say so-called.
It's not to
I
do
say
with
so-called. I say
generation or
so-called.
nothing.
Yeah,
I've been on
it's-
this planet.
The new generation,
all right.
with the new generation the new generation, they don't give a fuck about their issue. They don't give a fuck. They're just in tune with
If
the
you
world.
don't know your history, how can you
yeah.
go forward?
There you go, man.
So much talk about new generation. Fuck that. It's not to do with new generation.
No, but what he's saying is the new generation don't care about their language, their culture,
that is it.
their
And
history.
we should. Because
should.
if we don't, we're going to be caught back into fucking...
Slavery.
That's right. We're gonna get Hosea 4:6.
Can I read this? Can I read this?
Yeah, go on, read that.
Deuteronomy 33 verse 29. Listen.
Right, listen to him.
Happy art thou, O Israel, us.
You look like Ethiopia.
Okay.
So it says, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord. So who is like us? The shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency.
Oh, what do you do with it?
And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
There you go. You hear that?
And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
That's it.
And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
Psalms 83. You got that one?
And then she said the one that looks like an Ethiopian, isn't it? What does
then-
Ethiopian mean? Yeah, what does the Ethiopian mean?
She talk about
No, it means burnt face.
It means burnt face. That's what the word means,
It
basically.
means black.
No, it doesn't mean burnt face.
Well, it's a similitude.
Yeah.
It's a
Basically.
figure of speech.
Similitude.
a-
Burnt face is basically saying you're really dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
It's
but
a
this is our enemies, right? Now I'm gonna go through each one of them. You tell me if you agree or not.
Hold on. Why do you record that?
This is Psalms
The
83
edification
and
of our
1, and it
people.
says,
Yeah. That's
keep not thou silence, O God,
Alright.
hold not thy peace,
Yep.
and be not still, O God.
Yep.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
all right. The
And they-
enemies make a tumult, an agreement. Continue.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
All right. All these races, they all hate us, really. But which is the race that really hates us in this country? Which is the race that really hates us?
Where we are.
Yeah, but which race? Is it Asians, Chinese, whites?
All of them.
Yeah, but which one hates us the most? Which one has shown us the most hatred?
Ancient.
Asian?
She's acting dumb because she doesn't believe in slavery.
Okay, so you're saying that whites have showed less hatred than Asians to us?
All of them.
Okay, all of them. Well, that's not.
All of them.
Well, ask any so-called black person, they'll say whites. All right, continue.
Look what Asian I do in Africa. They must
Yeah.
tell my sister, your brother, and I give them ticket to go to China. When they go there, they take them and kill them and take them organs.
They do that. They did that in Haiti.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
try to-
All right, just read that bit.
It says, verse 3, it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
So it says crafty counsel. So it's not blatant. They've come together and they're doing it in secret. Continue.
it says, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
And we're hidden to our true nationality. Now, you might not think we're Israelites, fine. It's up to you what you think. We can't help what you think, but we know that we're Israelites because we fit the prophecies. We went into slavery in ships. We're at the bottom. I will be evil towards your brother. That's why you got black on black crime. And all of these, God gave us as a curse because we didn't keep his commandments.
I don't believe that.
It's all right. Continue.